What's going on, Nailed It Nation? Today, I am bringing you 3 ways that marketing has changed over the past year and what you can do about it to make sure that you are staying ahead of the curve and continually evolving and building your brand and staying relevant with your market. All right, guys. Marketing, gigantic subject. In fact, we've got a whole YouTube library and a whole podcast dedicated to helping you succeed with marketing. Today, I want to go through 3 ways that marketing has changed and really evolved over the past year or so. I'm recording this in July of 2023, and so you can use that as a reference point. However, marketing is something just like any other thing that is always evolving, so we need to make sure that we are staying ahead of it, staying on top of the latest and greatest, not necessarily following trends, but looking at the macro trends of consumer behavior and adapting our brand, our messaging, our marketing, our business to meet people where they're at. And these are in no particular order. They are all important and they're all pieces of the puzzle. So the first way that marketing has changed over the past year is simply that there is more and more noise every single day in our world. So that could be here on social media, that could be on the interwebs, that could be just in general in our world, text messages, emails, phone calls, spam calls, advertising from all different directions. We are hit with thousands of marketing messages every single day. So the things that worked even a year ago, it's going to be more difficult to stand out and to get eyeballs on yourself and or your business today than it was even 6 months ago. I know this as the marketing director at Contractor Dynamics. It's something that I focus on every week. I'm in charge of our marketing. And let me tell you, it has become more difficult like every single month. And sometimes, I want to complain about that because it used to be easy, right? But on the flip side of that coin, it's more difficult, and that makes me stronger. That enables me to grow, to keep up with it and continue to innovate and elevate so that we can do better marketing ourselves. And so that, of course, we can train our clients on doing better marketing as well. So yes, the world is noisier than ever before. Another kind of caveat to that point is that more of the bigger companies are understanding the power of social media, the power of video, and they are buying up a lot of attention. That becomes really difficult to compete with big companies with big budgets. And we go through the same thing. We're competing with giant companies. We're competing not just with other marketing training companies. We're competing with everyone who is competing, for your attention. So the way that we get around that is not by spending more money. The way we get around that is by personalization, is by creating video content, is by segmenting our customers, is by putting out more unique messages, more specific messages to different segments of our market. Instead of just one big bullhorn, yelling at everyone that, hey, we're a roofing company and we're the best, you should work with us. You've got to be more nuanced with your messaging. Okay. If you're a roofing company, you're talking to the first time homeowners, you're talking to the empty nesters in another message. In another message, you're talking to the property investors. In another message, you're talking to the people that are very rich and want to get a new slate roof. In another message, you're talking about the people that had storm damage to their roof. You're talking about all these different things. Another message might be talking about solar. So instead of, again, one big message, we are getting very specific and segmenting our market based on where they're at, the problems they have, the solutions that they're looking for, and delivering messages that are going to connect with them. Marketing is all about connecting with people, connecting with where they're at, what they're thinking about, what keeps them up at night, what problems they have, what pain points they have, what they're looking for, what pleasure they are seeking, what final outcome they are seeking. So again, for the third time, it's no more just like screaming how good you are. It's developing messages that are connecting with different people because, again, there's so much more noise out there. And think about what you connect to. Think about when you're scrolling through your phone a mile a minute, what gets you to stop scrolling or even slow down for like a microsecond? It's something that is specific to you, not something that is general and broad, but something that speaks to you in some way. And you're like, oh, I need to pay attention to that, right? So that's how specific you need to be in marketing your contracting company. The second way in which marketing has changed over the past year is that we as people, consumers, have become more savvy. This is because there is more access to more information at our fingertips than ever before. Think about the purchases you've made over the past month. It might be Amazon, it might be something else, it might be a vehicle, it might be something for your home or your business or something like that. Think about all the information that you had access to before you made that purchase. According to Google, 70% of a buying decision is made before someone reaches out to a company for the first time. 70% of that buying decision is made. That means when I'm reaching out to a local contractor, I've already done my research. I know who they are. I know the names of their people, the owners. I know how long they've been in business. I've seen their Google reviews. I know that they've worked with Susie down the street because I saw her video testimonial on their social media. I've done that research. If you don't believe me, again, just look at how you've made your buying decisions, whether it's been a book on Amazon, whether it's been a truck for your business. Think about how you've made your buying decisions. You've done a lot of research. We're looking at websites. We're looking at social media. We're looking at BBB. We're looking at Google reviews. We're looking at video testimonials. We might be asking local Facebook groups or networking groups or next door groups. We might be asking people at the gym or asking friends at the country club or whatever it might be, right? We're doing all this research. So that is how we have become savvier as consumers. So what does that mean for you as a contracting company who needs to adapt to this way that marketing has evolved or consumers have become savvier? Well, we need to put our information out there because, well, if our consumer is doing 70% of their research, what are they looking for? They're looking for pricing. They're looking for different options. How long does a roof last? What about financing? What's this, all this to do about solar? What do I need to know there? They're asking all these questions. They're seeking information. So we need to be putting out information consistently and value and educating and connecting with people because they're doing that research. The third way in which marketing has changed, and you might argue that this is not marketing, but this is all part of generating demand. I define marketing as generating demand for your services. So when you're marketing, you need to make it easy for people to do business with you. This is evident in the way, again, in which we make our purchasing decisions. Whether it's a vehicle, we're going online, we're looking at different information, we're entering our contact info, we're scheduling an appointment, we're getting a PDF, whatever it might be. We're going on Amazon. We know exactly what's going on every step of the way with our package, where it is, when it's getting delivered. It might even be in a few hours, right? So this is the Amazonification of the way that we do business. So making it easy for people to go onto your website, go onto your Google, go onto your social media, for people to schedule an appointment, for people to see your process, for people to get a video about your process, for people to see when you're going to be there on Saturday. Are you going to be there on time? Is there a text message that shows up on their phone the morning of the appointment? Hey, just to remind you, you have an appointment at 2:00, an hour out. Just to remind you, we'll be there in 1 hour. These are the things that these are the notifications that we get from Amazon, from other places that we do business. If we order food, if it's DoorDash, Uber Eats, if it's Uber ordering a ride, we know what's going on at all times, okay? So you need to be more communicative with your prospects and with your clients because that's how we like to do business today. If there's any seed of doubt in the way that you communicate, then I'm going to have a seed of doubt in the way that you're going to perform on my project, in the way that it's going to go. Is it going to be on time? Is it going to be on budget? Is it going to be stressful, right? So all those things go into the way that we communicate. And the cool thing about that is that these technologies that are available to companies like Amazon and big companies, they're also accessible to us as small businesses, right? There's technology, there's software out there that we can put in place. Sure, it takes a little bit of time, it takes a couple bucks. It's not super expensive. It's very accessible. We can put these little things in place to just make a huge difference because think about what everyone else in your market is doing. Not many contractors are doing this stuff, right? So you want to stand out? Take some time to implement some of this software, some of these automations, some of these touch points, incorporate text messaging with your prospects and your clients, and you're going to stand out. Not only are you going to stand out in your marketing, you're going to stand out in the way that you provide that client experience for your clients. And guess what? You're going to become a company that gets referred a lot more. You're going to create more raving fans. You're going to be that top of mind company in your local area because you go above and beyond to make people feel special. So those are the 3 top ways that marketing has evolved over the past year. Number 1, there's more noise than ever before in our market. So we need to stand out with segmenting our messaging and providing specific messages to specific groups of people in our market. Number two, consumers have become savvier because there is a wealth of information out there. So they're doing their research. We need to make sure that we are putting out our content and being there where and when they are doing their research. And number three, we need to make it easy for our prospects and our clients to do business with us with technology and software and communication at every single touch point. So yeah, guys, marketing is not like, a thing you do at the beginning of the year, set it and forget it. Just like anything else in a business, whether it's your sales process, your finance, your operations, production, is something that is continually evolving and is something that you need to continually focus on and improve and grow. So if you guys would like me to unpack any of those any further, there's a good chance we have some podcast episodes or YouTube videos about those specific topics. But if you would like me to unpack any of those any further, drop a comment below wherever you can. If you're not able to, send me a message on Instagram at HeyJosephHughes, and I'll be happy to give you an answer. I'll be happy to put that in the list of content that I will produce over the next couple months, because I want to make sure that I'm answering your specific questions. There's a whole lot of information about marketing out there, and we do our best here at Contractor Dynamics to shoot it to you straight and give you what you need without any of the fluff. And more importantly, or most importantly, we give you what is working today and what's going to continue working in the future, okay? Not what worked last year, not what worked 6 months ago. And the reason that we know what is working today is because we are, as Contractor Dynamics, we are a marketing training company. So we train roofing and contracting companies on building out and running their own marketing. So all day, every day, we have a team of amazing marketing trainers and coaches that are training our clients on creating their own content, on building out their marketing plans, on running their marketing, on running their social media marketing. So everything that I'm talking about today is stuff that I'm stealing from our marketing trainers, and I'm taking all the credit as the guy that's on video and on the podcast, all right? So if you guys are interested in learning more about our marketing training program, where we will train your company, we don't do the ads for you. We don't do the marketing for you. We train you on how to do it, how to build out your marketing plan, how to understand marketing, what you need to do every week in order to see success, how to measure everything, how to track everything. We go pretty deep with our clients. If you want to learn more about that, head on over to our website at contractordynamics.com or click one of the links below. It'll take you right there. Check out some more information on how that works. And we'd love to have a conversation with you. No pressure. We want to help you either way. So I hope that this episode was valuable for you guys. Kept it really quick, kept it really to the point. Try to bring the energy on this one because this is something that is crucial for any business. For you guys as contractors, for me as a marketing company owner, these are things that I'm working through every day as well, and continually learning and improving and making sure that we are evolving so that we can be relevant, so that we can thrive, and so we can serve our market in the best way possible. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for your time and attention. Feel free to share the show with someone that you think might find some value in it, and we'll talk to you soon.